Okay, so this is the Peter Lynch universe according to YCharts. I'm just going to read through this brief explanation of how they come to choose these 35 stocks about the Peter Lynch universe. The universe is loosely based on Peter Lynch's stock picking method, outlined in his books One Up on Wall Street and Beating the Street. It selects stocks with a low market cap but not microcap stocks, a low PEG ratio, and a reasonable debt to equity ratio. When calculating returns for the universe, we pick the top 35 stocks based on dividend yield. By limiting the universe, we get a list of stocks that is small, unlevered, and reasonably valued given its historic growth rate, all of which are considered attractive characteristics. So yeah, you can see here they have a list of 35 stocks, and let's just take a look at the first one on the list here, AllianceBernstein. And yeah, all this is like kind of quantitative analysis. There's no qualitative analysis being done. That's kind of like up to the individual investor. I think this is kind of just more of a starting point for people who are interested in like maybe looking for Peter Lynch like stocks. Yeah, you can see here the profile says a little bit more about AllianceBernstein provides investment management services to institutional, retail, and private clients through products that include mutual funds, hedge funds, and separately managed accounts. At the end of September 2022, AllianceBernstein had $612 billion in managed assets composed primarily of fixed income, equity, and with other investments made up of asset allocation services and certain other alternative investments, accounting for the remainder. The company also provides sell-side research and brokerage services through Sanford Bernstein subsidiary. So it's based in Tennessee, financial services sector. They manage assets, so yeah, financial services. It's got a pretty decent dividend yield, 9.3%. 5-year revenue growth, it's 11.7%. Earnings per share, 5-year growth, 11.7%. Quarterly year-over-year growth, not so hot, negative 37%. Debt to equity ratio is 0. Return on equity 21.54%. PE is 11.26. Take a look at some of the key stats here. Long-term debt, no long-term debt. Yeah, return on equity, return on invested capital, 21.54%. The PEG ratio, there's no PEG ratio. That's probably because there was no earnings last quarter. But maybe get a history of this. Last one, September 29, 2022, which is not that long ago, just under 1. So that's fairly valued according to Peter Lynch. Yeah, so anyways, that's AllianceBernstein. There's like a bunch of other stocks here, 35 stocks altogether. If you go to my website, www.peterlynchinvestor.com, I routinely update that site with some of the stocks from the Peter Lynch universe here. So if you're interested in keeping up to date on like what's happening with this, subscribe to the newsletter on that site, or you can subscribe here to this channel. Either way, I'm going to be just keeping people up to date with what's happening with the Peter Lynch universe. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I might take a look at some of these other ones in another video, in future videos. Thanks.